What's up guys, Kevin Moranz here. I appreciate you guys tuning back in for the vlog. We're here in Millville, Minnesota for today's Pro National. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you guys want to see in videos moving forward. We've got videos coming from more nationals after this, and then also some creative stuff as well. So biggest thing is we are first qualifying session today. So they flipped 250s and 450s. So 450s will go first. So B practice getting ready to go up. They're gonna have a fresh track, which means they're gonna be sending it. So we're gonna have to step up our game and be fast in the first session because it's probably gonna get slower for us in the second one. So let's head up to quali one.
Let's get it.
Woo! Sorry, buddy, I was not ready for you. Got the dynamic duo out here. Pop's helping. Just finished up quali one. Felt like that was actually pretty good. I was told P12. Track was smooth. I got out front. That was the biggest thing. If you get out on your own, you can really just explore. I just followed Shane McElrath, tried to get a toe on him, and it worked perfect. I was showing in the top 10 for a while. I think that last lap, we got bumped to like, let's just say 12 to 15. We don't have a exact on that. The board said 12. Make a little bit of progress. We changed a shock in between last week and this weekend. Trying to get the bike a little bit more balanced. I don't think it was super balanced at Redbud. So we just keep trying and having fun. So that was a good one. I don't think track's gonna get better for the second one. It's just so smooth for us in that one. But B practice will probably get better because they went first. It was probably a sloppy mess for them. So next round, they'll probably be able to go faster. But I think the fastest in B was a 2:19. And my first lap I did was a 2:15. So we're in good shape. Before we get going here in Millville, I want to give a special shout out to everybody that continues to support through the Moranz Mafia and getting their name on the bike. We did have some people jump out after Supercross, so we made sure to reward the people that stayed in. So thank you very much. You can jump back in and there's still availability on the front fender. Our top tier patrons are Michelle Halol and Dave Osborne. They're the only two that are on the fender up here in the top tier. We've got Billy Berry, Crystal Fisher, JMV Volk, Jeremy Justice, Ratterman family, Dillinger family, Dees family, DePietro family, Devin Munger and H. Munger, Sarah Ball, Tweak It, and Jeff Skinner. So we appreciate everybody who's on the fender tier. A little bit lower here, we've got Jeffrey Berry, Colby Botek, David Byrne, Lori Ann, and there's room right there. So go to kevinmoranz.com, hit the Moranz Mafia tab. You guys can find all the information there. See how you get your name on the bike every weekend. Other than that, we'll get going. Alrighty, so as you saw earlier, we're sitting P16, pretty solid. Obviously our best from quali one, so topping last weekend's, which is good, moving forward and making progress. So I don't know if the track's gonna get faster, but that's what I thought last time, and we almost didn't make it. So we're gonna go as fast as we can this one, try to get a little creative, find some smooth lines and rip it. We went stiffer on the forks, so we're gonna see how that works. Other than that, set up for quali two.
Let's go, dude.
Alrighty, before we get going into motos, I want to take everybody for a little tour of how our pit is set up, how we make everything work and have it be efficient on race day. So obviously we've got the tent up here. Shout out to everybody coming by, signing the bike. I think we got 5 people came by today, so Moranz Mafia is strong. We got Pops over here, you know, putting in the work. But the whole canopy set up here, backdrop 10x20, all is from Action Sports Canopies. You can get the little barriers as well. We kind of leave it open just so it's easy. Slap the tarp down. We've got the Concept 2 warm-up bike right here. It just works better, at least for us in the van. It's a lot more compact than an actual bicycle, so it just works easier for us right now. Also extra tires. We've got the extra tables here. You always need more tables just to put stuff. As you see, we've got our Rhino Power products. So we do the carbo fuel, hydration fuel. We got recovery, electrolytes. That we get all that stuff in right after the races. Shout out to this weekend's helmet wrap. Geo West Drilling Inc. In the back here, everything's all built out for putting the bikes in. We've got the wheel rack that we added in that's not in the Millville vlog. We have added some stuff on the walls just to get stuff off the ground. Works out really well. So Midwest RV helped us build this whole thing out. We have a water tank down here. We put the cabinets in here from EliteTruck.com. They hooked us up with these. So we plumbed in down under into the water tank, flip that switch, come off after a moto and you're all sweaty. Boom. You can shower yourself off, get all the sand off of you. It's a cool way to cool down too. So everything's real organized up in here. Love the carved customs. That way if you need any of your lubricants, Redline oil products, snap it out of these, EBC stuff. Everything in there works really, really good. We have the whole awning. So this all came from Flatline Vanco. So this is a FEMA 80S awning. I did that just because it has a little bit more support than the one that does not have these arms. That was good, couples perfectly with the whole roof rack. All from flatlinevanco.com. We went and just snagged this from Walmart last night, the carpet out here, but this works out perfect. Generator's running in the back, air conditioner's blowing cold. We've got a little fan right there, so as soon as I shower off, dry off, come in here, shut the door, and lay down pretty much, get my fluids, my Rhino Power stuff, eat before the second moto, and everything just works out really well being right here, and it's big enough for me to lay down. We've got this built out perfectly, so the custom cabinet faces came from DeWars Custom Cabinet Company, so they're awesome. Right here, we've got the radios. We built in this shelf with plugins up top, so all this stuff can charge right up here, out of our way. Works good for the headsets and everything like that, the rugged radios we got. We've got our canvas gear hanging right here. And obviously you see the junk up here, so the more you can have just to store stuff, get stuff out of the way. This is what goes over the front fender and then up in front of the front number plate. Gets you a ton of extra room. There's always a reason for everything, but that's a little walk around of the van and how it works, how it functions. So we did a whole van build vlog, so I'll just toss that in the description below if you guys want to watch the actual build. Other than that, we're gonna get ready to go racing, head up for Moto 1. Time to head up for Moto 1. That 137 was coming on at me at the very end. I didn't want to pass me. Must have dropped off and went down.
Going down the hill,
Dude, I'm doing this.
Your front looks super soft. Your rear didn't look that bad. It just looked like it was reacting to the front.
I couldn't push. I lost all my tear-offs. I was trying to tear, and I was getting pissed, so I went for a big tear. Didn't tear all of them, but I tore the top 2 stacks. I need to get this off. I got too much dirt down there. Oh, it's gonna do anything for me. Whew, that was brutal. Not a great start. I went outside on the start, so I had to put myself back on and was pretty far back, and it was just kind of mayhem. Had really bad lines through the whoops in the first quarter of the race probably, so that just really hurt me. My line choice was not ideal. Right after halfway, I didn't get enough calories in me after qualifying. I love all the fans and whatnot, but next time I'll kind of take it to myself to stick myself in the van and eat a little bit more. It's halfway through that moto, like you get that pit in your stomach. People who train and do long motos or long endurance stuff, like a long cycle, if you don't eat enough before or you don't eat while you go, you get that pit in your stomach that just feels empty. You kind of get depleted. You don't have a ton of energy. So think in the 20s that time, which is better, but nah, we're going for top 20. So let's get some calories in us. We're gonna make some bike changes because it's beating the crap out of me. We're gonna go stiffer in the front end. Rear feels good, but front end's just blowing through. So we'll keep trying. Before we head up for Moto 2, I want to give a special shout out to this weekend's helmet wrap, which is GeoWest Drilling Inc. So they provide geotechnical and environmental drilling and sampling service in the whole Northwest region. So if you guys want to find them, Google's the best way to find them, or be sure to give them a follow at GeoWest Drilling. Alrighty, time to go. Heading up for Moto 2.
Millville. He donated a jersey. Honda, number is 296, with the number 65. Rochester, Minnesota. Tech Service Racing. In those air horns! 30 seconds before we drop the collar and turn it sideways. That means we're about to drop the gate. We're on the floor.
Alrighty guys, that's a wrap on Millville. Solid second moto. We went probably 10, 15 clicks stiffer on my forks. I just made big changes. I just kept turning it and it helped. I slowed the forks down 4 as well. So that was good. But man, with 2 laps to go, actually before the 2-lap card came out, we saw lightning strike. I was like, for sure they're gonna red flag it or something. But they immediately tossed out the 2-lap card. We did 2 laps and brought it in, I think, P25. So That's good. It's what I wish we would have been able to do through Supercross. Obviously having a mechanical, going into a concussion deal, and then coming back, another concussion. Like, we got better every moto. We went 34, 30, 29, 25. And I finally got a decent start in that one. So like, once we get into it, we build. That's what we always do. So it was obviously a bummer for Supercross having the injuries and not being able to build, but part of it. Just super stoked to have Pops here with me. And it's raining right now, so we're gonna break down and try to get the heck out of here.
It's been another Kevin Moranz vlog. Be sure to subscribe for more and stay tuned for the next video.